Hello, this is Brave. Welcome to my channel. This guide is for Quest Warlock deck, and to be more specific, this is the deck that is one of the 6 free decks that are given to new players or returning players. Returning meaning you haven't played Hearthstone for 90 days. You are able to log into the game and you will have 6 decks to choose from. You have 1 week to play with them, and then you have to choose one of them. This is one of them. So this is Quest Warlock, and Quest Warlock, of course, it contains the quest. This is a legendary card. It also has Summoner Dark Marrow, a legendary card, Warlock specific, and Solarium, also legendary card for Warlock. On top of this, it has a couple of epic cards. Cursed Catacombs, this is a staple in most Warlock decks, if not all of them, and Hearthstone, which is not a great epic at the moment, and few rare cards, also mostly Warlock specific. So how does the quest work? You play the quest on turn 1, of course, you keep it in your mulligan, then you have to play 5 temporary cards, and if you fulfill this thing, you will get a spell which is called Underfell Rift. It will open a rift to the Underfell, throw a card into, summon 2 fell beasts once per turn. One note, it is vulnerable to counterspell if you're playing against mage, because this is a spell. On the upside, it can be copied. I will show you later on in this video. So Underfell Rift, this is a permanent thing on the board that your opponent cannot remove. To activate it, each turn you click it, and then it will glow in orange, and then you throw a card. You choose which card you want to throw in, and it will summon 2 beasts. It can be Reborn Taunt 3/5 Fellhorn, or Fell Raptor with Charge and Elusive 4/4 stats, and Fell Screamer, which is Rush and Lifesteal. This is your healing basically. So each turn you can summon those minions. In the ideal scenario, you open the Underfell Rift by turns 4 or more often 5. This is your chance to survive, especially against aggro decks and against more controlish decks. This is your way to gain damage, direct damage with Fell Raptor. Later on with Fell Screamer and Fellhorn, but also it will give you a lot of corpses, which you will use for the spell Corpsicle. So how to get temporary cards? You have Cursed Catacombs. This is a 0 mana spell that you will discover a card from your deck, and then you have to play it. Just make sure that you have the mana for it. Then you have Solarium, which will draw 3 temporary cards. It's good to play it on turn 4, maybe 5, because you need mana to spend on the cards. Fortunately for you, most of the cards in the deck are cheap, but still you need few mana crystals to play those, and otherwise they will be discarded. Then you have Blood Petal Biome, a very strong card. This is a location. It will discover a 1 cost minion. So in the ideal state, you play it on turn 2 and already play a minion on the same turn. This way you both have a minion on the board and you play 1 tick for the quest progression. The Spelunker, this will reduce the cost of your temporary card by 2. It doesn't have to be played the same turn. So for example, if you know you want to play Solarium on turn 4, you can play Spelunker on turn 3. This way one of the cards from Solarium will be discounted, so do not play Wisp or Cursed Catacombs. Play something that is 2 mana at least. Then you have Sketch Artist, which helps you curate Cursed Solarium, because it will draw Solarium. This is the only shadow spell you have in the deck. Clumsy Steward, after any card is drawn, make it temporary. It's a good, funny card to play against some decks, because your opponent might discard something. If they draw, for example, Shaladrasil on 4, they will have to discard it because they will not play it. However, in the more competitive version of the deck, this card doesn't seem play, especially because you don't have control over what you draw, and sometimes you might discard something you don't want, and also in the later stage of the game you don't need temporary cards. And then Sweetness Soul Flurry, this is a substitution. It's not in the original deck from the ranked from the ladder ready decks. but it sees play in the competitive. It has miniaturized, so you will get one copy of this minion, and then get 2 random frost spells. Some of those frost spells are 2 mana. You can play them if you play a Sweetened Snow Flurry on the same on turn 5. You can play one of the, for example, secrets. Hunter Secrets is a freeze frost spell. However, the downside is most often those will be too expensive to play. So it's more playing this on 3, getting the miniaturized version, and then on 4 playing the miniaturized version to have something to play. It can also generate later on in the game, it can generate temporary cards that one of them you can play and the other you can just throw into the rift, which also is a value. Then you have some damage. You have Corpsicle. Ideally, starting turn 5, 6, you want to every turn put it in the face of your opponent. You will have corpses, trust me, especially if the rift is open. Fel Raptor, this is of course charge and it goes to face unless you need to trade. Hellfire, which is great for clearing the boards, especially against aggro, but it also goes face, so it's nice. And then Horizon's Edge, which deals 3 damage. You probably know this card. It deals 3 damage randomly among all enemies. It has 5 openings, and it will open after a friendly minion die. If you want to push the damage, you can play it, then play Hellfire, clear the board, clear your minions, and then the rest will go to the face. And then for the mulligan, I would always go for the Cursed Catacombs Blood Petal biome, maybe Sketch Artist, but those are things that you want to hard mulligan for, because you need those cards early on to really finish the quest quite early, and it is possible. And then substitutions to the original deck from Blizzard. As I mentioned, Sweetened Snow Flurry, I think it's more powerful that the guy that draws temporary minions. Tidepool Pupil. This is a card that in the ideal world, if you have the quest finished, you have the spell, and you have Pupil in your hand, which is not active yet, you cast the spell, and this will help you copy it. So potentially you can have 2 rifts open. And Questing Assistant is a nice 2 mana 3/2 which deals 3 damage. Very good early game minion to clear the board, get the momentum on the board. So this is the version that I use to play on the ladder. It's quite effective. The deck is quite strong right now, so definitely you can get to legend. However, if you're looking for the value from the free cards, the legendaries are Warlock specific, so not necessarily that valuable, but the deck is definitely fun. I would give it a try. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, and I'll show you a couple of games how I play the Quest Warlock. So we're playing ladder ready, Quest Warlock. In the mulligan, I'm looking hard for the temporary card generators, Cursed Catacombs, the Biome. Sketch Artist is okay. So my initial thoughts on this hand, this is a good hand because we have turn 1, of course, the quest. Turn 2, we'll play Blood Petal Biome, trigger it, play the card that we will get. Then on turn 3, we can play Sketch Artist, disregard the temporary version of the Solarium, but instead we could play it then the next turn. Out of the cards that we have here in the hand, I think this is the most annoying for them, so they will probably try to clear it. We have 1 tick of the quest progression. Mass Production, this is a good card draw, but also a generator of the cards that we can draw, that we can throw into the Underfell Rift. We have also Glacial Shard if we want to freeze the board. Yeah, so they will trade here, that's fine. We got our Corpsicle. So next turn probably I'll just play Solarium. I will have 4 mana with the coin. So I could hopefully play at least 2 cards that I'll draw. But Blood Petal Biome, I can leave it for the following turn. There's no need to play it. Okay, here it goes. So we play this. We have Wisp, which is 0 mana, we can play it. We have Spelunker, which makes another card 0 mana, so we can play this as well. We can trigger it. So basically, yeah, we can use it later on for trade. Doesn't matter. And then we play this, and this way we finished the quest. So yeah, I will choose Firefly because Firefly is useful for it generates another card. So I have something for the Rift next turn. So as you can see, we have the board. They need to clear it, and then anyway we will create the Rift next turn. Throw the Elemental in the Rift. Something dies, we can already start pushing the Corpsicle into their face. We can do some trades right now. We need some board space because you want to make sure that you have at least 2 spaces on the board. So like this. This is a rush minion. So this is a rush minion, which means that you want some minions on the board, and I play Corpsicle. It will get back to my hand because I had 3 corpses. Now, if something dies, we will have the Corpsicle back again. If this awakes, we can freeze it with the Glacier Shard, so that's also fine. This might be tricky. We might want to start pushing the damages also with the Horizon's Edge. That's unfortunate. This doesn't matter because I will throw it into the Rift. Now each minion dies, this activates, so we can push more damage. We can push more damage. We can throw something into the Rift. This is a rush minion, so it clears, dies, clears again. So a lot of things happening. One of those is active. I will get it back to my hand. So basically, now I need to just wait. And I have 2 Corpsicles in my hand. They need to clear the board, heal. I don't think this will happen. So basically, this is a situation which they will probably lose the game. Even if they clear the board fully, like Corpse Explosion, this will be active. So they need to still heal. Not only heal, but clear and also heal. Even Taunt doesn't work because we have Corpsicle, which is pushing damage. You want to push this damage every turn, especially if the opponent has a lot of clears, and you have Corpse Generator from the Rift. So this is how more or less you play this deck.